Hi, my name is Chanda and I'm an associate with Swanidhi Initiative. This week, I will be discussing our visualization on road connectivity. When we analyze the Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana, a flagship scheme which aims to connect rural areas by building roads, we realize that there exists a noticeable gap considering that 15 years on since the launch of this scheme, nearly 64% of the identified habitations still do not have road connectivity. In this video, we will break down the data more to identify the extent of work done under this scheme. Let us begin by looking at the provisions of the Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana. The scheme was launched in December 2000 by the central government to improve national infrastructure. Specifically, the government wanted to provide all-weather roads to habitations across the country. Roads, as we know, can improve the quality of life drastically by promising better connectivity to hospitals, markets, schools, among many other things. Therefore, building roads and improving infrastructure was marked as a priority for the central government through this scheme. In the last 15 years, the government has spent over 1,37,000 crores to construct almost 4,24,000 kilometers of roads through the Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana. About 20,300 crore or 15% of this funding came from the Asian Development Bank and the World Bank. On an average, the cost of constructing a new rural road is 35.12 lakh per kilometer, while the cost of upgrading it is 27.23 lakh per kilometer. The cost of construction is the highest in the northeastern state of Tripura at 62.45 lakh per kilometer. In terms of impact, out of the 5.4 lakh habitations which were identified as unconnected in 2000, 1.96 lakh have been connected till date. This means that overall, 36.4% of the identified habitations have been connected by all-weather roads till now. The coverage remains poor in states such as Karnataka, where the connectivity is at 12%, or Rajasthan, where the connectivity is at 18%, and Uttar Pradesh, where the connectivity is at 26%. At the same time, states like Tamil Nadu and Gujarat have achieved more than 70% coverage by augmenting the Gram Sadak Yojana with state schemes and resources. From the 70% road coverage, 46% and 44% of the roads in Tamil Nadu and Gujarat have been built under state schemes instead of the central scheme. As you can see, there is a need to ramp up the work being done under the Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana, with the scheme having achieved less than even half of its target over 15 years. For more information, please feel free to email us or visit our website.